Hello, my name is Paula. In this video, I'm going to talk about some useful travel apps on your phone, often used in English-speaking countries. I will talk about Uber, Lyft, Airbnb, and electric scooters like Bird or Lime. I will go over how these apps are used, some helpful information, and useful vocabulary and phrases. How do we get around when we travel? We take a taxi, take a bus or a train, stay at a hotel, or walk. Uber and Lyft are two popular rideshare apps used in English-speaking countries. Rideshare means using an app to have a driver drive you to a different location. Like a taxi, but a rideshare driver uses their own car and works for a company like Uber or Lyft. Each Uber driver has a rating out of 5 stars. When your ride is over, you can give them 1 to 5 stars. If the ride was good with no problems, give your driver 5 stars. If you give them less stars, you might be asked why. If they were not a safe driver, or not friendly, or their car wasn't very clean, you might want to give them a lower rating. Your driver will also give you a rating. So make sure that you are friendly and clean. After you rate your driver, you can give them a tip. This is not required, but is always appreciated by the drivers. Electric scooters are often used in bigger cities, and they are public, so anyone can use them. They are easy, fast, and cheap, so many people use them to get around instead of using cars, buses, or trains. Popular apps for renting scooters are Bird and Lime. Once you download the apps, the map shows you where scooters are. Scan the QR code on the scooter, and you are ready to go. The app goes over all the rules and how to drive safely. Airbnb is a popular app for traveling. It is easier and cheaper than staying at a hotel. Through the Airbnb app, regular people can rent their houses or rooms to guests. They are called hosts. A host is someone who receives or entertains guests. Some hosts are called superhosts, which means they have very high ratings from many different guests and a lot of experience hosting. On the app, your host will have a list of different amenities. Amenities are useful features or services in a building or a place. These can include a kitchen, Wi-Fi, TV, air conditioning, a washer, a dryer, or free parking. After you leave your Airbnb, you can give a review of your host and your Airbnb. If you liked your Airbnb, give them 5 stars. You can rate your Airbnb and host on cleanliness, if they communicated well, if check-in was easy, and if the location was good. Airbnb is also often used in Korea. In 2018, 2.9 million people in Korea made a reservation with Airbnb. Can you think of any apps in Korea that are similar to the apps that I have talked about? Here are some examples. Uber or Lyft is similar to how Koreans would use Kakao Taxi. Uber also does food delivery, which is similar to how Koreans would use Yogyo. That's all on popular travel apps for modern travel. Thank you for watching.